In this video, I'll show you how simple it is to create personalized experiences using Squiz DXP's visual page builder. Personalization isn't just a nice-to-have feature. It's a powerful way to boost engagement, build trust, and ultimately drive conversions. And with Squiz, it only takes a few clicks. Let's look at our travel site. Right now, we are viewing how the page will look to anyone that visits our site. But we have several different audiences, and we want to create a tailored version of the page that speaks more to their interest. With Squiz DXP, personalizing content is simple. You can easily select and apply your audience segments so the right users see the most relevant content. For example, we know that users landing from our European holiday campaign are likely searching for trips to Europe. So we created a segment to capture these users. Now, any changes I make to this page while viewing this segment will only apply to those that might be interested in booking a holiday to Europe. What we'll do first is personalize the main call to action for our European holiday segment. Customizing the content is straightforward. You simply decide exactly which sections of the page to personalize for each audience. To speed things up, I'll duplicate the existing component as a starting point. Then I'll just update the title and the button to better target this audience more effectively. Now, personalization isn't just about text. It's about delivering the right visual experience too. With our built-in asset management, content teams can quickly swap out images to match segments' interests. I can browse for images our team has uploaded, or I can search for one if I'm interested in a particular image. One common challenge marketers face is not knowing how their personalized content will look until it's live. But with Squiz, you get this instant visual feedback as you're editing. All right, now after a few simple tweaks, now our European holiday audience sees stunning visuals of a picnic in Paris, some mountain trails, and canals, essentially bringing their dream trip to life. Since you're editing directly on the page, you can immediately see how your changes will appear to each segment, giving you full confidence before you hit publish. And we can quickly compare the two versions of the page. So this is what our page looks like by default, but when we switch back to the European holiday segment, the content instantly updates to better serve that audience. This flexibility lets you fine-tune your messaging and visuals to match your audience's expectations, all without extra tools or complex workflows. Of course, effective personalization relies on understanding your audience's behavior and attributes, then using this information to group them into the right audience segments. That's where Squiz Customer Data Platform, our CDP, comes in. To create those segments we saw listed in the page builder earlier, we first start by capturing events. Events include users' actions and behaviors on your site, as well as their attributes. And then we use those events to group users into segments. So let's start by capturing an event. You can track real-time behaviors such as certain pages the user has viewed, how they arrived to the site, so whether that's from a Google search, ChatGPT, a social ad, or an email campaign, what location they're visiting your site from. Plus, you can enrich this data from your CRM or other marketing tools to get really granular with your targeting. For this demo, we want to capture visitors coming from our European travel campaign. So we'll simply track users with the UTM campaign tag equals Europe. Now let's apply this event to our European holiday segment that we used in the page builder earlier. Segments let you group your audience based on the events you're tracking. Here's where you define rules around those events to build targeted audiences. You can create simple segments with just one event, or combine multiple events for more sophisticated targeting, which is exactly what we are going to do. Our European holiday segment has already been set up to identify users who visit Europe-related pages on our site 2 or more times. Now we can also include those users who arrived from our campaign with that UTM parameter we defined in the previous step. This built-in integration between the Squiz Customer Data Platform and the Visual Page Builder makes it easy to capture interest from multiple sources and deliver personalized experiences without complicated setup. It's highly likely your audience isn't one size fits all, and your content shouldn't be either. Because Squiz combines personalization and content editing in one platform, your team can launch campaigns faster, eliminate reliance on developers or costly third-party tools, and easily personalize content based on real-time engagement.